Man, what's going on, everybody? Fragged out, swagged out, and you already know why I'm here. It's Friday night. I've had this fragrance with me for a little over 24 hours. I had the sample already, which is why I ended up buying this. But man, I love it. Love this as a sample, and I'm loving the way it just. This is a crazy, crazy fragrance that you need to smell. Okay, so the house is Memoirs of a Perfume Collector. And I think that house is kind of flying under the radar. I know a lot of people know about it. Some people have spoken about it in conversation, but I don't see a lot of the big reviewers talking about it. I don't know. Maybe they're not getting paid to and don't feel they need to. And that's cool. Whatever. That's the game I guess we in. But you don't got to pay me to talk about this bad boy right here because this is fire. I'm letting you know because next summer, you're going to want this. Next spring, you're going to want this because you're going to smell somebody who does have it, or you might bump into me at Sun Explorer or Glamcation in LA, and you're going to smell this on me and be like, yo, what do you have? How can I get it? I'm telling you now, Memoirs of a Perfume Collector. And this fragrance right here is Tales from Zanzibar. It might be the most like people-pleasing fragrance in the collection. This might be the one that the crowd pleaser, the one that everybody likes, the ultra sexy one with those mouth-watering notes that we're going to talk about. And it's not all about the written notes, it's more about how it performs on skin. So with this fragrance right here, in the top, you're gonna get lime, you're gonna get red mandarin, you're gonna get pink pepper, and you're gonna get mint. In the heart, you're gonna get coconut, guava, and Cassis, I believe is how you pronounce it. If it's not, charge it to the tab. And at the base, you're gonna get a musk cocktail, candied fruits, ambergris. What they're calling here transparent oud. I don't know that I've ever heard that term before. However, it seems pretty applicable here because there is no funky oud in this fragrance. And lastly, moss. So I had some drying down there. And you know what? I don't mind adding a little more here. So really nice atomizer. I love the fact that this thing locks in. Like even pulling it up is like it's gonna give you some fight back. Nice cap. Has a their little tree, which is their emblem at the bottom. And what I realized after a whole day of having this is that on the back side, you know, it's transparent. The bottle's transparent, so you look on the back, in the back of the tag, it has the coast of Zanzibar. So pretty nice. And then I actually went to the other bottle that I purchased trying to look on the back. This is really dark juice, but if you hold it up against the light just right, you can see there is something there. So once I get more use, I will see what they're showing me there. However, back to this fragrance right here. It tells us Zanzibar. So Zanzibar is a island off the coast of Tanzania, I believe. So it's an island vibe, and they hit it right on the head with that island vibe, with that lime and that mint that give you kind of that feel of a mojito without the booze. That red mandarin that kind of helps add a little bit of sweetness to that lime, so it's not overly tart citrus. It's this nice little combo of sweet and tart citrus with that lime, more like a mojito mocktail, if you will. But man, really nice, bright opening. So the fruits are already developing from the very beginning, and it is a nice sweet tart combo. And then you get into the mid, and man, it's not like wait 10 minutes, wait 5 minutes. I'm saying as soon as it hits skin, you're gonna get that tart, sweet, and mint. It's gonna be kind of reminiscent of a mojito, and then you're gonna get that guava and touches of that coconut. It doesn't come in full coconut until later on in the mid, but you're going to get touches of it for sure. The Cassis here, I read somewhere that it can have kind of pungent odor. Here, it doesn't do that. I do smell a little bit of a sharp green, and I think that goes well with the mint to keep that real lively green tropical feel in combination with those really nice fruits. And this guava is going to take the show from that point on. Like it is guava in the center with a little mojito on the side, some citrus, some fruits, very nice, mouth-watering tropical, fruity vibe. And then you get to those candied fruits, which start, sweetening up what you already have. That to me is amazing off the bat. Like, if that's where the fragrance stopped, I'd still be happy. A little bit of ambergris, give it a little bit of that little fresh oceanic vibe. I'm telling you right now, if you are one of these individuals that love Virgin Island water, you're going to forget about Virgin Island water and fall in love with it. It gives you a similar vibe, not the fragrance, but it's kind of like those same environments you would want to wear Virgin Island water. You can wear this and do way better. And at 50 ml for $185, which the entire line is priced at $185 on sealed essence right now, you kind of can't go wrong. I like the price for the fragrance, for the longevity, and for the overall presentation. You're getting an amazing product. But back to that oud. That transparent oud is there in the base. You never get funk. You never get medicinal. You never get oudy vibes. You get a very clean, smooth, woody finish once you get to the base. But that's about it. So when they call it transparent oud, I wonder why they even put it as oud. Like, I'm not sure. But it's not going to change the composition. It's not going to make it unbearable. This stays fruity. This stays tropical. This stays like sexy. This does a lot of good things. And I'm telling you right now, at $185, that is hard to beat. And this is a fragrance that if you spray it on yourself. If you're like me, I'm going to spray it on myself. And I always spray the back of my hands so that I can smell my fragrance myself. Like, sometimes I don't get it off myself and I have to go back to my hand and be like, okay, it's still there. I just don't smell my neck anymore. You will keep reaching back and smelling this. That coconut in the mid starts to develop this nice creaminess added to the fragrance. So it gets close. Man, it's good. Like, to try to explain how good this is going to be difficult, especially if I haven't tried it. Now, I'm telling you right now, sealed essence does have the samples, which is where I got my first samples from. Nicely priced. And then, of course, the whole bottle is $185. And they do come in a nice presentation. If I've already opened my fragrance, I've been playing around with it for a day, the boxes don't stay around too long. But if you look on my Instagram, there is a picture with a portion of the box anyway, and the fragrance is staged next to it. So if you've been following my Instagram, you already knew this was coming. So if you really want to know what this is about, well, this is it. This is Tales of Zanzibar, or Tales from Zanzibar, from Memoirs of a Perfume Collector. I know it's a mouthful from the brand name to some of the names of the fragrances, but the fragrances are amazing, and that's undeniable. I have a second one that I purchased that I'm probably going to do a review of as soon as I'm done with this one, see how I feel about it once I'm done wrapping everything up. But listen, if you're into something fruity, island vibes, and you're kind of tired of that whole Virgin Island water, then I'm telling you, you have to check this out. As soon as more people start giving or showing some love to this brand, I think it's a fragrance that's going to step out ahead of the other ones and really make a name for itself. I'm a big fan of this. So if you trust my word, I would at least say you should get a decant and smell it for yourself. That's all I have for you guys today. Thank you very much. If you enjoyed this content, as I always say, please give it a like. If you're not following, go ahead and let's add to the viewership to make the channel grow. And lastly, if you have any comments, any questions, go ahead and leave in the comment section. I do respond to everybody. Even when they say something crazy, just give you a thumbs up. You're allowed to not agree with some of my statements because I don't agree with everybody else's statement. So that's fine. It's not a war. We're not going to go crazy. But I do appreciate everybody giving feedback when they get the opportunity, checking out, giving the likes. It really gives me the motivation to keep making more content. And that's really all I have for you guys. So this is fragged out, swagged out, and I'm out.